Hi everyone, my name is Kendall Purser. I am the writer and illustrator for the webcomic Paula and Simon, and this is the third installment of our How to Draw series. And in this one, we are going to do Simon. So in the last one, we did Paula, who is one of the main characters. Simon is the other main character. They're both cats. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in here. I'm doing this on a computer, which is slightly different than pencil and paper, but I've tried to make it fairly obvious what's going on here with our pencil and pen colors here. So we're going to start on the pencil layer. And this is going to be like a really light sketch drawing with a pencil. So we'll start with a circle for the head and a circle for the body. This is similar to Paula that we did yesterday. We draw the back in between the two. Then we add legs up front here with some upside down P shapes. Add a foot there. Then we have tail out the back. Now here's where things start being a little bit different from Paula. Simon has a lot more detail to him. So we're going to go ahead and hop in here. He's got a little bit scruffier fur than Paula has. So we'll add some details here, maybe on the back. Add some fur to his tail. That didn't look very good. Let's try that again. There we go. His ears are also a little bit more complicated. Kind of a pyramid shape, I guess you'd say. And then he's got his rough fur going out each side on his face. Okay. Facial features are the same as Paula's. We've got the nose, mouth, and eyes. And then whiskers. All right, so as you can see, a lot more lines, but also a lot more structured. The other thing is that Simon is a gray cat where Paula is a white cat. So we're going to have a lot more work to do when we get to the shading layer as well. So we're going to hop over to the pen layer. For this, you can use a pen, marker, whatever you've got that leaves a nice dark line. And we're now going to select which of these lines end up being the final lines. So we'll go ahead and start with this face here. I drew his nose a little bit crooked, so we're going to try and straighten that out. The mouth looks pretty good. Same thing with the eyes. Maybe make the pupils just a little bit bigger. There we go. Now for his ears. Again, we're going to bridge the top of the head here. Now right here, we're going to skip a lot of the construction lines and just go right into the final detail lines. Same thing on this side. Notice I'm not right on top of my construction lines. I'm leaving a little bit of different, making it slightly different so that it matches the end result that I want. There we go. Okay, let's move on down to his feet here. Probably the next easiest thing to draw. So we'll go down. Like that. Yeah, I didn't do that end very good. Let's try that again. There we go. Much better. And then I usually do the middle feet a little bit shorter because they're not defining the edge of the cat. All right, moving to the back. I made his body a little bit big, so I think we're going to change that shape a little bit. Go. And then add his tummy in there. Now the tail. Something like that. That's kind of big. Let's try that again. There we go. That's a little more believable. Okay, I think that's pretty much got it. So we can erase our pencil lines now, which on the computer I just hide that layer. And we have a pretty good looking line drawing. Again, not the best I've ever drawn Simon, but it gets the point across. We're going to add a new layer here. If it'll let me, there we go. And this is going to be our shading layer, which we want underneath our pen layer. That will let me shade things in without destroying my pen lines. So let's hop back over here. Come on. And we're going to increase our brush to about a 20 and go with the light gray for right now. There we are. All right. So the bulk of Simon is this light gray color. Notable exceptions being his eyes, his mouth, and his nose, and his ears are a little bit different as well. So let's go through here. Kind of just doing a rough shading in right now. We'll go back and fine tune this with a smaller brush as we get around the edges of things. Okay. All right, now let's hop in for our detail work. And take our brush size down just a little bit. What does that look like? That's still, I guess that'll work. All right, except we don't want to color the ear in. That was a mistake. Eraser, why is the eraser always so big? All right, that part of the ear does stay white. Go back over here. Okay, and then we'll clean up his eyes as well. There we go. Oops. Gotta have a very light touch sometimes when you're working on a computer. Okay. Keep working our way down with this light gray color, and then we'll come back with the dark gray and fill in a few more details. Just going down the back here. Tail filled in. This is where my brush size could get me into trouble. We'll see what we get here. All right, that wasn't too bad. Okay, just keep going around the bottom here. Into the paws. All right, not perfect, but overall that's pretty good. Now, oops, more spot right there. There we go. All right. Kind of shape those a little bit. Now we need our darker gray color. This will be for his ears and his nose. And I think we're also going to want to scale down our brush just a little bit more, so we have a little bit more control. Go. So just fill in the upper portion of each ear, like that. That kind of gives us a little bit of contrast to him. His nose is also this darker color. We'll fill that in, and then his mouth is supposed to be black. So we'll switch to black. Again, see if I get in trouble here. Yep, sure did. Okay. I think that does it for Simon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We've got probably at least one more video, maybe two. We'll do their owner, Judy, and then we might put a scene together using more than one so you can kind of see how it looks like to drop them into a background, that kind of thing. So hopefully this is helping you guys out at home, giving you something to do while we're all stuck at home under quarantine. And we will catch you guys next time. Until then, go draw something.